What made your sweet grandpa snap in front of the whole family? Everyone called my grandfather Pops, the gentlest soul who spent his retirement woodworking and telling dad jokes that made us all groan. For 62 years, he and Nana were inseparable, the kind of love story that makes you believe in forever. 3 months after Nana passed, we had our traditional Sunday dinner. Mom insisted we keep the tradition going for Pops' sake. He seemed okay, quieter maybe, still smiling, still calling us all by our childhood nicknames. My cousin brought her new fiance Tyler, pre-med, Harvard, the whole package. During dessert, Tyler started talking about his research on grief and the elderly. Fascinating how some seniors create false memories about their spouse's passing, Tyler said, cutting into Mom's apple pie. Mind protecting itself from trauma. I watched Pops' hands tighten around his coffee mug. Tyler continued, oblivious. Your grandmother, sir, passed peacefully in her sleep. Correct? Many elderly partners fabricate more dramatic scenarios to cope. The room went silent. Pops slowly set down his mug. She didn't die in her sleep, he said, voice eerily calm. She woke up at 3:17 a.m., gasping my name. I held her hand while she struggled for breath for 9 minutes. I counted every second. I felt her pulse stop under my fingers. She stood up, surprisingly steady. His eyes, usually soft and warm, had turned to glass, reflecting everything but revealing nothing. Want to know what really happened that night? His voice was barely a whisper, but somehow filled the entire room. I was dreaming about our first dance, 1962. Can't help falling in love. Then her hand was clutching mine, her nails digging into my palm. Pops' fingers traced invisible patterns on the tablecloth. Remembering, I turned on the lamp and her face. His voice cracked. Beautiful face was contorted. She couldn't speak. Her eyes, her eyes were terrified, begging me to help her. I called the ambulance. It took 13 minutes to arrive. I know because I counted every second on that damn clock she insisted on keeping by the bed, the one that ticks too loud. Pops looked directly at Tyler now. You talk about false memories? Let me tell you about real ones. I remember how her nightgown felt when I held her, the pink one with the little flowers she'd had since our 40th anniversary. I remember how it was damp with sweat. I remember the exact shade of blue her lips turned. He paused, breathing deeply. I remember the doctor's exact words at the hospital. I'm sorry, Mr. Harrison. We did everything we could. A tear finally escaped, tracing a slow path down his weathered cheek. I remember picking out her dress for the funeral, the blue one she wore to our grandson's wedding. Remember how she danced that night? His voice softened, and then I called each of you. Told you she went peacefully in her sleep, because I couldn't bear the thought of you picturing her the way I saw her, fighting for breath, fighting to stay. So don't talk to me about false memories, young man. I live with the real ones every day. Every night when I wake up at 3:17, reaching for her. Every morning when I make 2 cups of coffee before remembering. We looked around at our shocked faces, and none of you, not one, has ever asked me what it was really like, what I felt watching the love of my life die in my arms. You accepted the pretty version because it was easier. You washed her face before calling 911. I chose her favorite blue dress for the funeral. I told everyone she went peacefully because that's what she would have wanted. He leaned across the table toward Tyler. Don't you dare call my memory false, young man. I've lived every minute of these past 3 months, each excruciating second. Then Pops looked around at all of us, tears finally breaking through. None of you visit anymore. You think I don't notice? He walked out, leaving us all frozen in shame. Tyler broke the silence. I'm so sorry, I didn't mean. My dad cut him off. Sometimes the quietest people carry the heaviest grief. The next Sunday, every single family member showed up at Pops' door.